Welcome back to Photography for the rest of us. I'm still Carrie, and this is still a place for anybody who loves photography. We are talking about white balance, and we are talking about shooting in manual mode. This is video number 9 of a 10-part series, so if you didn't see the beginning ones, go back, watch them up. They're cumulative. It'll be so much easier to understand if you just watch them in progression, all right? So, my people, those of you who have stuck with me through 9 videos, we are so close, we are almost there. Let's talk about white balance. All right, so I'm going to tell you right now, what I'm about to say about white balance is going to get all sorts of people with their feathers all ruffled, and I don't care. My goal right now in these 10 videos is to make it as easy as possible for you to start shooting in manual, start getting great pictures, and practice to get that muscle memory so that we can move on to like bigger and better and fun, crazy shoots, and you know what I'm talking about as we go through, okay? So what I want you to do is make sure that your white balance is set to auto. I know, I said it, auto. So many people, especially right now, are so anti-white balance auto, but I'm going to tell you right now that the camera does a really freaking good job, okay? Overall, it does a good job. Occasionally, it'll get a little wonky, but usually that's because wherever you're shooting, the light actually is kind of wonky, and you're going to have to change it in post anyway. Right now, I don't want you to have to stress over another thing. I have given you so many dials and buttons to try and touch and move and change in order to get a proper exposure in these 10 videos. Well, 9 videos plus the next one, that I don't want you stressed over this. What is white balance? White balance is how your camera understands the color of light, okay? And how you can balance the color of light to get things in your image to be actually white or actually black and not just some sort of muddied gray or weird yellow or awkward blue, or I'm sure you've all seen green skin tones and stuff before. So your camera on auto does a really good job overall. And I'm not saying there isn't a time and place for shooting in some of the other modes and using daylight or allowing your images to be a little warmer or a little cooler. But right now, I don't want you stressing over another thing. So auto white balance in your manual mode camera for now. And I'll do an additional video about the color of light and playing with white balance in the future that you can follow along with once you're a little more comfortable pushing the buttons. So to summarize, white balance is how your camera interprets the color of light to get correct colors in your images. And I want you to be on auto white balance, which should be what your camera is automatically set to for now. If you're comfortable shooting in a different white balance, you can go there, and there's no shame in that game, but it is easier to start out with, to just start with auto, and if you want to change it later in post, it's super easy to do. So guess what, guys? That was video number 9. We're moving into number 10. We're at the end. You're almost shooting in manual mode. We're in this together. Don't forget to hit the like button if you're excited as I am, because I'm excited. Okay, video number 10 coming up.